What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Guitar Sensei's in the house with the new axe from June 1, George Lynch. Look, doesn't this scream George Lynch? I'm screaming. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the next video installment. This is the George Lynch 109 course on Eddie Van Halen, Randy Rhoads, and George Lynch. The last video encompassed where they all came from in the mid to late 70s and how their careers, each one branched off into their own successful careers. Well, the next 4 videos is going to concentrate on those 3 guitar players, their tones from the early years. So the next video coming up will be right here, Eddie Van Halen from, I believe, 1975 and 1979. The next video series will be Randy Rhoads with a new tone. Another video series after that one will be George Lynch, which will have 1 or 2 tones in that video. And lastly, we're going to round up with our 4th video of another vintage Eddie Van Halen. I just want to share with you their unique tones in the 70s of how it shaped George Lynch's playing. Bro, Tony, what's it got to do with George Lynch? Well, since I'm showing you George Lynch's playing fundamentally from the ground up, we need to start where he came from, and that was from the 70s with the Boys and Exciter. And now we're going to be covering in the next course George's early playing with the Boys and Exciter. I want to give you his tones that he had during that era of the 77 to 79 era. So when we tackle the Boys and Exciter tracks, you're going to be equipped with George's tone back in that era. So that's the purpose of Alright, so I hope you enjoy this video. The next 4 videos, it's all about guitar tones from the 70s of George Lynch, Randy Rhoads, and Mr. Eddie Van Halen. I'll see you folks real soon. Any questions, comments, or feedback or requests, leave them below or send me a DM. And you can find me on Instagram at Tony Fuentes TV. See you folks real soon. I can't get through. I wonder, will I be the same? Oh, someday you're like a falling rain. I wonder, is it just a game? It's you. welcome back. Guitar Sensei's in the house. Today's featured guitar tone patch is vintage George Lynch from 1977. This is from Exciter at the Starwood, and it's called House on Fire. I chose this tone because it has awesome flanger with delays, chorusy type with the Echoplex. This sounds really good, and this song is an earlier version of a Dawkins tune called In the Middle. This is called House on Fire that George wrote with Exciter, or for Exciter, and obviously he co-wrote with Dawkins In the Middle because this song borrows heavily from In the Middle and House on Fire. Alright, I'm using the Boss eBand JS-10, which has the Boss GT100 effects processor built into it. Go ahead and look at my settings and parameters, and I'll get you there as close as I can. And this will work with all your effects, pedals, and rack mounts, and effects processors, and amp modeling, and all that stuff. And if you don't have my settings, just go ahead and look at the knob positioning as you would a clock, and I'll get you there as close as I can. Alright, so, have any questions, comments, and feedback, leave them below. And I chose this tone because in the 70s, George Lynch was all about the flanger, Eddie was all about the phaser, and Randy was all about the chorus. So even though these guys were touring together, so to speak, playing all the clubs in the mid-70s before Eddie took off, they all had their own distinct sounds and tones. And this is one of George's tones. Alright, let's begin. Your tone, will you shut up and give me this awesome tone? Alright, I'm going to be using a modified Roland JC-120, Jazz Chorus 120. A modified Roland Jazz Chorus 120. So that's the amp I'm going to use. I'm going to overwrite this tone right here. And so for me, it's going to be a natural clean. So with your amp modeling, if you have a Roland Jazz Chorus 120, mine's going to be a modified one. So here it is. I'm reading my notes. Gain, I have this at 68. Effect level for this tone, I have it at 48. The bass, I have it at 42. This tone sounds really good. When it's all done, turn it up, it sounds really, really good. Middle, I have it at 72. Treble, I have this at 84. And this tone I call House on Fire 77. That's how I called it. So I know I can pull up vintage George Lynch whenever I wanted to. And also I'll be covering this tune in a tutorial. Alright, so I'm back at 42 bass, middle 72, treble 84. Sorry, lost track of there. And presence I have is at 20. Let's try it out. That is the modified Roland Jazz Chorus with a little bit of gain at 68, correct? There it is, okay. We're going to get some grit on this tone, so remember it's going to be a live tone. Compressor, I am using the compressor. See the bottom right? I have it on. Let's turn it off. So the compressor here, we're going to use sustain at 80. If you hear any buzz or whatever, I'll get rid of it with the noise gate. Attack, I have it at 77. The tone, I have it at 0, and the effect level, I have it at 56, before and after. With the compressor. I just love those chords that George plays, but it sounds really good when you hear the Echoplex chasing it with the chorusy flanger tone. Alright, that is the compressor. Right now, let's go ahead and get rid of that noise. So let's go ahead and put the noise gate at 52. There we go. Eliminate it. I'm going to go back. I am using a overdrive distortion here. In this case, I'm using a clean boost overdrive. See the bottom right? I have it off. So for the clean boost overdrive, it's going to be 56 on the drive, bottom 0, tone 0, and the effect level at 50. Before and after. the overdrive distortion. Gets its bite and sustain for lead playing and rhythm playing is going to be on the EQ. So that's where we're going to beef up the volume and the grit. So let's go to the EQ. Let's turn it off. So the low gain I have it at 0. High gain I have it at 20. What? Yeah, huh? The effect level for the EQ I have it at +2. I have it off right now. Look at the bottom right. Low mid frequency I have it at 500. Low mid Q I have it at 1. Low mid gain I have this at 0. I'm looking at my notes. High mid frequency I'm using at 4.0. High mid Q at 1 and high mid gain at 0. And the low cut, high cut are both at flat. Is before and after. You're going to hear the EQ make this tone sound live. 77. That's the amp gain and the compressor together. Let's turn the EQ on with the George Lynch EQ. Alright, next we're going to go with the modulations here. I'm going to use a flanger to get the awesome live tone here. See the bottom right? It's off. Let's go to the flanger. And we're going to put the rate at 32. The depth at 52. Resonance at 0. And the manual at 2. Alright, before and after. On the George Lynch flanger of 77. Sound good. Play with it, play with it. Almost sounds kind of chorusy. He used the flanger almost like a chorus tone. So he interchanged the chorus and the flanger. But it just sounds awesome. So that is the flanger. Now to get that live tone, let's go ahead and add the Lynch delay. We're going to put the milliseconds at 420. This is what it's going to be. Let me turn it off. That's my phone next to the camera. Sorry about that. I just tossed my phone. Alright. So the delay I have it at 420 milliseconds. See how quiet it is now? The feedback I have it at 20. This is my Echoplex simulation. So if I had an Echoplex back in the 70s, this would be my tone. High cut, I have it at flat, and the effect level for the Echoplex, the slapback, I have it at 84. Let's hear before and after. Remember, we're playing at the Starwood. Let's turn the George Lynch delay on. Echoplex, here we go. it goes like this. Incredible when you hear it up close and personal. It sounds really good. Now let's finalize this tone with the reverb. Reverb, I'm using Hall. Again, if you have lots of reverbs for your effects, play with your reverb. You may have a better reverb tone than what I'm providing here with you, and you make it better. So again, all these are templates to get you in the ballpark of the tone I'm matching. If you're not there yet, play with it. You'll get there. Alright, I'm sorry. So the reverb, I have Hall. Reverb time, I have it at 1.4. The high cut, I have it at 4.00. And the effect level, I have it at 37. Before and after the reverb. Total Lynch. Alright, let's add the Lynch live reverb of 77. Does that sound good? These crisp highs. So check out the original track at the beginning of the video. You hear it? It goes soft. It's almost chorusy, the flanger, using it as a chorus. Now he goes higher, or you pitch it with a heavier attack. First album, Breaking the Chains, he used heavy flanger. Alright, that is the House on Fire from Exciter 1977. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, leave them below or send me a DM at Tony Fuentes TV. I'm on Instagram and Twitter. If you want to follow me there, you can. Thanks so much for watching this video. And again, just play with it, tweak it, and you'll just have a lot of fun with this tone. Turn it up. And it will take you back to 1977. Go ahead and check it on YouTube, House on Fire by Exciter, and you'll hear the delays and the chorusy flanger tones. And I think I got pretty close to that tone from 1977. using a modified Roland Jazz Chorus. Now if you use a Fender, Marshall, then use the Marshall. I'm using the modified Roland Jazz Chorus to teach George Lynch a lesson. Thanks so much everybody, and stay tuned for more George Lynch Guitar Sensei. I'll be doing one more video wrapping up all the tones of Randy Rhoads, Eddie, and George. And then we're going to start getting into actual guitar lessons and licks and whatnot. So stay tuned, all the new subscribers. Thank you so much. And I'll see you all real soon. Thank you. Alright, bye.